Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be a little bit different than my past videos. This video is going to be more for the beginners and just giving the overall idea of cryptocurrency and just what is it in general, because some people have no idea what what it is, and they see all these videos with the graphs going up and down, and people just don't know. So I'm going to break it down for people that are just wanting to learn. I'm also going to break it down for people who are just getting started and want to start investing. So I'm going to be talking about like what it is, different places you could buy it, and also about like wallets and just the overall concept of it. Okay, so let's dive right into it. So cryptocurrency, as we see, it's a digital currency that's only online, and the idea came out because they wanted a currency that went around the banks, that people didn't want to be solely invested through the banks, and they wanted to have freedom from the banking system. So people came out with this idea of this digital currency that has a max of so they're called coins. So there's Bitcoin, it's Ethereum, which is a coin, and all these coins have they have maxes. So like if we go to CoinMarketCap, which is a place where you could see daily movement of all these coins. So say if you just click on Bitcoin, it'll show the max supply right here. Now the max supply, they made a max supply for all these coins because they wanted to go against inflation. So the US dollar, if the government wanted to, make $1 million, dollars in dollar bills today, they could. So there's no one stopping the government from overinflating the dollar. Now every single year, the dollar gets more and more inflated, so that's why the value of the dollar is slowly decreasing. So that's why people came out with a max supply. So it'll hit 21 million Bitcoin, and that's it. That's it. Once it hits 21 million, there's no more that could be made. There's no more that could be created. That's it. So right now the current supply, the circulating supply is around 17 million. So we're almost at the max of Bitcoin, but right now people could still mine for it, which I'll talk more about mining, and we'll do a different video if people want to learn more about mining. But the overall idea is that you could buy these digital currencies, and you could just buy everyday normal things. Most places nowadays are adapting to the change, and they are taking Ethereum, and they're taking Bitcoin. It's as simple as having it on your phone and walking to a store and just saying, here, scan my Bitcoin wallet, and they'll just take out the amount that Bitcoin would equal to. So the transactions are a lot faster. You don't need to be pulling out those dollar bills or those pennies or whatever. But at the same time, it's scary in a way because it's digital currency, so it could just vanish. Or Bitcoin's worth $7,200 right now because people value it at $7,200 right now. Now, same thing with the dollar. If you really think about it, the dollar bill it's just a piece of paper, but because we make it a dollar is why it's worth a dollar. But I feel like the dollar will never go away. Some people, big Bitcoin people, they believe that the dollar is going to go away soon. It's all going to be digital. That's why people invest in silver and gold, and also have hard cash, because they want hard assets. You could have $1 million of Bitcoin, but if tomorrow people wake up and they go, oh, it's not worth anything now, you're done. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about getting invested, that it is a digital currency. So you can never go to the bank and be like, hey, I want my $100 worth of Bitcoin, can you put it in my hand? And they would just say, no, you can't, we can't. But so that's like that's the overall thing. Now, the places that you could buy it at, one of them being Binance. Now, Binance is more of a more than a beginner. So, a beginner, I'll actually go to Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the very few crypto sites that you could buy and sell that you could trade fiat currency. So you could literally put your bank account through this website, Coinbase, and say, all right, I'm going to deposit $100. Whatever you wanted to deposit, I'm going to deposit $100, and then you could trade that $100 for, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. Now, those are the only three on this website currently. They're thinking about adding more, but currently it's just those three. Now, you could get more, more in depth. Now you go through Binance. Sorry, let's just go to the website. You go to Binance and you can trade all of these coins. Now, that's more in depth and you would have to do more research and stuff like that, but this is just an overview of the different places you would go to. Now, Binance and majority of the other crypto exchanges, you can't just sign up and be like, okay, here's $100 worth and exchange it. You would have to buy it from a website like Coinbase and transfer it over, and you do that through different different addresses, like very long, different numbers and letters and stuff like that, and then you could transfer your $100 worth, quote unquote, to Binance, and then trade your $100 worth of Bitcoin into all of these different coins. So that's just something that that this is just one way you could do it. Now, to keep in mind, never to keep your coins on an exchange, because exchanges go down all the time because there's so much traffic and stuff like that, that these websites could just crash. And some of the times you could read about, people have lost, hundreds of dollars, people have lost thousands of dollars because they feel like keeping it on an exchange is safe, but really they could just shut down and then, your money would be gone. So you would then pull that out to a wallet, which I will talk about in a future video if you guys want to learn more about. But overall, that's the overall idea of cryptocurrency. All of these different cryptocurrencies have different reasons why they are crypto. So like Dash, like I know, let's go to CoinMarketCap. Like I know, like if we go to AidCoin, I know AidCoin has to deal with healthcare. So people, if you think, the healthcare, healthcare is never going to go away, and this is a different way you could buy. This is a different way you could purchase or spend for your healthcare needs. So this is a coin that would do that. So all of them have specific things why they are, available. Like Bitcoin is different. It has a different reason that you would buy it than Ethereum, and then is a different reason for Ripple. They're all not the same thing. They're all cryptocurrencies, but they all don't have the same reason why they are being traded, if that makes any sense. Some might be to speed up websites. Some might be to it's like holding digital gold, or some might be, I don't know, like the healthcare. So they're all different ideas and ideas behind these coins. So if you have like a niche, if you're a doctor and you're like, oh, I really feel confident that in the future we're going to go to this digital world, and I think AidCoin, because AidCoin deals with it deals with healthcare and stuff like that, you'd be like, oh, that's a good one to invest. Now if you click on, there's ones about like poems and all these different coins. So something, it's a lot to wrap your head around, and it's just a really big idea, and some people are scared of it, and totally, I could totally see that. Now if you're an investor, you can make money in the short run, long run. The past couple of days, the market has been absolutely getting killed. But if you see an opportunity, you can make a couple bucks, you can make a couple hundred, you can make a couple thousand, you can make $100,000. But just keep in mind, at the end of the day, cryptocurrency is the most volatile market there ever will be. And although the stock market, yes, it's 100% risk, and you don't know at the end of the day if the company's gonna go bankrupt, but you have a much better chance and much less risk. So it's less risk, less reward. But cryptos, you have high risk and very, very high reward. So you gotta, if you're looking to invest in anything, keep that in mind. If you're like, yeah, I'll put in $100, and if I make 800, that's great. Now, if you put in $100 in the stock market, don't expect to make 800 for the most part. You're not gonna 8 times your money, but in cryptocurrencies you can. So just have that idea. Hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. If you guys want to learn more about it, if you want me to do exchanges, if you want me to buy something on Coinbase and exchange it over to Binance, I can make a video to show that. Just like this video, comment in the comments below if you guys want me to do that, to show the steps to do, and then I'll make that in another video. And that's it. Hope you guys have a great day, and College Crypto out.